Hello, Bitget fam. Welcome to our KCGI giveaway, our live stream. We got an amazing one coming at you today. My name is CH, and I got my co-host here, Alex. What's going on, Alex?
How's everybody doing? Very, very excited to be here. Really excited to see all the activity we have in the channel. Where's everybody from? Where's everybody joining us from?
Yeah, let us know. We see some folks coming in. We see a lot of people in the chat room. Please let us know where you're listening from. I know Bitget is a massive global family, so we're really excited to see you folks tuning in from wherever you are in the world. But I think the most exciting thing is we got some amazing, amazing prizes that we're giving away today for you.
You bet.
All right. So, of course, let's take a look at some.
Let's dive in.
Let's dive in. So, of course, we have some Bitget merch. All right, some incredible merch from Bitget. What else we got here, Alex?
We got a whole theme here. You know, it's Euro Cup after all. We've got Messi jerseys. Pick Messi jerseys.
And speaking of Messi, we're going to give away some signed Messi footballs. How incredible is that? Signed. I mean, are you going to be kicking it?
I wouldn't be kicking that, but I'd definitely be kicking it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
there you go.
If you like your watches, we have a beautiful watch here. If you know, you know. Nice Rolex. Absolutely beautiful watch.
Got to get that Rolex. Let's do it. All right. And of course, our grand prize, guys, drum roll, please. We got a freaking Ferrari. Ferrari.
Not the actual size, promise.
Yes, but a real Ferrari coming your way. So I can't wait, Alex. Let's get right into it. What do you say?
Absolutely.
Well, but before we do that, actually, please, guys, go down to the description. We have a Gleam link there. Some super simple instructions for you to follow, and you'll be eligible to win 1,000 USDT. Well, to clarify, that's divided amongst 50 people, but still, it's a good amount of money.
And it's not that difficult. Number one, we want you to comment. Leave a comment. We're gonna have some quiz questions, not super difficult either. Let us know what you think. Subscribe, like the video. It's not that hard, everyone. And 1,000 USDT to be shared.
It's amazing. I love it. All right. Well, to start, I do see a lot of folks in the chat. We're going to do a little quiz for you. Just give us your answers. Even if you get it wrong, it's okay. We love the effort. All right. That's what it's all about here. So let's get into it. We got a nice quiz for you. First round. Let's go. What do we got here? So what is the daily trading volume on Bitget? Is it $1 billion? Is it 2 billion? Is it 500 million? Or is it $2.5 billion?
Before we see the answer, I want to see some answers. I want to see what people say. Let's look for some interaction here. I want to see what are the answers. What do we have?
Let's go. Let's go. All right.
Let's go. Come on.
We see some answers coming in now. All right. Let's keep it going. Oh, a lot of folks think it's 2.5. All right. I like that. I like that. Let's go. Let's go. 2 billion there. Oh,
whoa, boom.
There we go. We just got a huge amount of answers. I love it. But you know what? We're going to announce it. It is actually $1 billion, which is insane if you think about it. Every single day, $1 billion of volume comes on our exchange at Bitget, which is incredible to see the growth that we have. So really, really excited. So thank you all being a part of that, because we are not here, or we're here, but nothing without you guys. So yeah, let's get into it. We have another question here. What do we got here? So how many registered Bitget users are there in the world? Is it 5 million, or is it 100 million, or is it 25 million, or 50 million? What do you guys think? All right.
I like this. We prompted. We got a lot of answers coming in.
Let's go.
A lot of A's. A lot of people think 5 million.
All right. All right.
And then the B's.
Actually,
drum roll.
Let's go. It's actually 25 million.
We've grown,
we've
grown definitely more than people thought.
Yeah. So it's really, really amazing to see. All right. Well, I think that concludes it for our first quiz. And we got some amazing guests who are going to join us coming your way. Of course, the first one is going to be Harish. Harish, hello. How are you?
Hey, CH, hi. All good at my end. How are you?
I am so well. Thank you so much for taking the time and joining us. Maybe for those who don't know you, do you mind giving us a brief introduction of yourself, please?
So yeah, hey guys, everyone. Hi, this is Harish out here. I run one of the biggest Messi fan pages around, on social media with over 2 million followers. It's been a place for me to go and express about Messi, and also get the fans together. Like what Bitget also does, building a community, and that's what I'm also doing when it comes to Messi, building a community which is core to it's filled with hardcore fans, people who want to follow, get updates, or probably understand what's really happening every day in his life, or probably the games that he's playing. So that's what I'm doing. And otherwise, for me, football is everything all throughout the day. It probably takes the most amount of time. Yeah.
That's awesome. Super, super glad to hear that. So I wanted to ask, what has been your journey being a Messi fan? And why did you want to start a big Messi fan page?
So CH, this really started in 2014, probably a decade back in October 2014. For me, I was a very active Twitter user back then, Twitter X back then. And one of the things that I actually found was there was no Messi's presence out there. No one really as a fan, no one was really vocal about what Messi is doing, because obviously him not being on Twitter and X back then, it felt like there was a void which was there for me to actually fill in, and I can just create a community for myself, where I can express about Messi, or even update fans about it. So it became a step by step journey where something which I obviously did not envision it to become so big. For me, it was more about just finding a place for me to voice myself, and that became a community today with over 2 million followers across social media platforms. But then when you talk about the journey, right, for me the journey has been an incredible one, considering the fact that it's been a personal learning for me, because obviously when you build a massive community on social media, it brings in its fair share of learning experience. Secondly, the incredible connects that you make on social media, let's say you end up meeting some of the best people around, be it KOLs and everyone else also, in general, and even the brands that you associate with, because you are working closely with a lot of these guys to help them also grow as, and inform the community about all the possibilities, when it comes to brand collabs and everything else. So I feel from a personal lens, it's been incredible connecting with a lot of these fans across the world, and even the learning aspect of it. Yeah.
That's amazing to hear. What a great story. So, of course, currently you have Copa America 2024, which is ongoing. And I wanted to ask you about Messi and kind of because, of course, they have the Argentina and Peru match coming up. From my understanding is there's a little injury, right? I would love to hear more if you could help us elaborate kind of the whole, status of all that.
Yeah, so from my understanding, it's Messi picked up an injury in the last game, a small minor injury, but according to test, it's a small muscular injury, but nothing serious as such. A little bit of rest should ideally be okay for him to come back into the squad for the knockout games. But from my understanding, it's he looks doubtful for the last game of the group stage. But considering the fact that Argentina have already qualified for the next round, I feel it's not a major challenge for him to it's okay for him to miss the next game. But the main goal should be him being 100% fit and ready for the knockout stages. With that, ultimately trying to retain the Copa America, which is Copa America was Messi's first international trophy, and for him to win it again, I think it'll still be a massive thing, considering the phase through which Argentina is going through right now. And I see him him and Argentina really being a strong contender for the trophy.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Yeah, thank you for that. So, of course, Messi, he just celebrated his 37th birthday this week. What would you want to say to him on behalf of all the Messi fans, if you can get to meet him personally? And, what are your hopes for him in the coming few years?
Yes, for me personally, I would love to meet Messi someday, and hopefully that happens. But if I have to represent the fans, right, I would probably split it into two different things. Number one would be he has been an inspiration for all of us, in terms of what he's done for the game. That's incredible. The amount of people that have actually started following the game, or probably him becoming the face of different clubs wherever he goes, him becoming the face of football in itself, what he's done for the community of football. I think that's incredible. His game, his presence, the way he performs on the field, it's just incredible for us, and we want to thank him for everything that he's done for the beautiful game. He's made the game really enjoyable for us as fans to really watch every day, no matter what time of the day you get up for Messi. Right now, being in India and plus him being in US, even at 4:30 a.m. I'm I want to watch Messi play, and that's something it is somewhat every fan would probably feel. We are so grateful for him. And another thing that I would probably say is he's inspired the next generation also. A lot of young kids out there, they want to be the next Messi out there. They want to be the next best star out there. And him really helping and inspiring the next generation is something that I feel a lot of people would really be thankful for that very little gesture. Him being an idol for everyone. It feels there's someone to look up to, and that's what Messi really stands for. A lot of guys like us, be it on the field, off the field, he's an inspiration for all of us. Yeah.
He really, really is. I mean, he really is the GOAT, and it's so amazing to see all the enthusiasm you guys bring whenever you talk about Messi. It's really awesome to see. So what would you want to say to the winner of the signed Messi football before we draw the prize? By the way, we have two other prizes we're going to draw on top of that as well. We'd love for you to join us to do all that, but we'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
I mean, if it's a signed football, right? I mean, anything that is signed by Messi is important. I have a jersey signed by him, and that's probably the most valuable thing that I have right now in my career. So I feel it's the most valuable thing that you should absolutely treasure. I mean, you can just look at it and feel that happiness, like, okay, it is signed by Messi, and it is something that means a lot to you, because obviously not everyone is able to get access to him, and having a signed merchandise by him is incredible to just have it in your room or wherever you want to store it. So personally, I feel a person should actually treasure it as much as possible, and just I shouldn't say worship it, but it is signed by Messi, the goat of football, so yeah.
It'd be amazing, right? Awesome. Well, without further ado, what do you say we get right into it? We do have the draw coming up. So with that being said, let's go down and look at the first thing we're gonna give away. It's actually gonna be the Bitget merch. All right, we're gonna give away to 10 lucky winners. So we're gonna do a little countdown. What do you say?
Here we go.
All right. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Let's go, guys. Let's see who we got here. All right. Let's go. Oh, here we go. These are our lucky winners. Guys, congratulations to our 10 winners here. You just got some free Bitget merch. All right, so that's going to be the first giveaway. Next up, Harish, we love for your help here. All right.
Yep.
We got the little draw for Messi jerseys. We got 6 of them giving away. Why don't you give me a countdown here, Harish?
Let's
hear
go.
it.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. All right. Messi jersey coming your way, guys.
Just
Let's
in
go.
time for Euro Cup. Here we go.
Let's go.
Rock some Messi swag.
Here we go. We got our 6 winners. Guys, congratulations. We will be contacting you, so don't worry. Sit tight. If you're a winner, you'll be hearing from us. All right. We got our last one here. Harish, this is the signed football from the legendary GOAT himself.
3 of them.
We got 3 winners. We're going to win this thing. All right. Let's do one more countdown here, Harish. Let's hear it.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go. All right. Here we go. Let's go.
Where's the ball? Get it out.
We got it. Let's go, guys. Here it is. Hey, 3 winners. All right. We got it. Congratulations to our
lucky winners for sure.
You just got some super valuable.
Who knows how valuable that's going to be, right? I think Harish probably has some idea, but yeah, very valuable.
Amazing. Harish, thank you so much for taking the time and joining us. We really appreciate you taking the time, and it's always a pleasure speaking with you.
Can I ask Harish one more question before you go?
And Alex, thank you.
I'm a big Euro Cup fan, so I'm just curious. What's your pick? Who's your pick to win?
See, when it comes to Euros, I definitely would want to see England win, and when it comes to Copa, definitely Argentina. There's no one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're loyal. Fair enough.
There you go.
Cheers.
Good man. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Oh, amazing. Wow.
I love his insights. The guy, he knows so much about Messi, so much about the game.
So much.
Very cool.
I love it. Okay, well, we do have 2 more amazing guests coming your way, and I do want to invite the next one on. It's going to be Annie from Trade Travel Chill. Annie, how are you doing today?
Hi, guys. How are you?
Annie.
Doing very well. Thank you so much for taking the time and joining us. Maybe for those who don't know who you are, do you mind giving a brief intro of yourself, please?
Sure. My name's Annie. I'm from a company called Trade Travel Chill. I have a YouTube channel as well as online education teaching people how to trade and invest in cryptocurrency.
That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you for coming on. And I know that you're actually a trader at KCGI. You're actually in the competition. You have a whole team. So I love to hear, how your strategies are going, or went, should I say, for the competition. And, what are your plans for after the competition? We'd love to hear more.
Yeah. So we got off to a rocky start, actually, because I think the competition launched, I think it was on a Thursday or a Friday, and we tend to not trade on weekends. So we were a little bit a bit off the back foot initially, but we were able to catch up and it was fine. And then I think we also had that was the week of FOMC, I believe. So it was very volatile price action and very, very tricky to trade. So yeah, but once we were past all of that, it was fine. And, we have a strategy for these competitions that we call Bank the Greens, which basically means that we're trying to take profit regularly and we're not trying to drag trades out for too long where, you can be at risk of them turning around on you. So we got there in the end, went well in the end.
That's great to hear. So, reflecting on your trading journey here at KCGI, how was your experience with the competition? Like, was it super intense? Were there any crazy things that happened? Any stories that you'd like to share?
Nothing crazy. This was our second one, so we knew what to expect. I think the first one we're a little bit blind and we're a little bit, we'll just see how it goes. And the first one was a lot of fun and went really, really well. But we picked up some things that we could improve. We didn't really have a particular strategy the first time we did it. We just put a group together. And so this time we, had a strategy around it. We had a private Discord and, lots of people trading together. So yeah, it went well. No nasty surprises.
That's good to hear. Amazing. So I know you actually are always providing some amazing tips on your YouTube channel and of course to all your team members. So we were wondering, what tips would you give aspiring traders who didn't have a chance to participate in this year's competition, but maybe are interested in joining next year?
Yeah, I would say definitely keep an eye out for when the announcement comes for the next year, because it is a fun competition to be involved in. And I also think that, because there are individual prizes as well as group prizes, so join a team for it and, it gives you more chances to win.
Absolutely, for sure. Well, I always love chatting with you, Annie. It's always a pleasure. But we would love for you to stay on and draw our next prize with us, because of course we are giving away a Rolex.
How exciting!
So maybe you can give us a little countdown, because this is our second massive prize. We got one more after that, but we love for your little contribution here for us and give us a little help. What do you say when you give us a countdown?
Sure. Okay, we ready?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Boom. Here we go. We got it. Guys,
please welcome with the Rolex.
Guys, the Rolex. Let's go. Hey, wow. Monster Lou. Congratulations on winning a brand new Rolex. Amazing. Annie, thank you so much for taking time. Do you have any last words you'd like to share with the audience before we say goodbye to you?
I'm reading your comments now, and very lovely things written in the chat. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support from the crypto community. I love this community. Best community to be a part of.
Love it. And we love having you on. Annie, thank you once again. We will talk to you again very soon.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, awesome. Well, we had two awesome guests.
She's so positive.
Like,
it's really nice to hear, just engaging with her and her thoughts on crypto and the way she looks at the whole industry. It's really nice to have.
Really incredible. I had a chance to meet her last year in Singapore, and super nice lady. So we're really happy to have her on. She's been with us on a few spaces as well. And so this is actually her second appearance on our live stream, because she was here with us last year as well. This is how big of a trader she is. She's always bringing people together and trading. So we love Annie here at Bitget. Absolutely. Okay, guys. Well, we do have another quiz coming your way first, right? Before we get into our last guest. So this is going to be our quiz number 2. All right. You guys ready? Let's go, because the 1,000 USDT is still on the table for everyone here. So,
and we're looking through the comments, so we want to make sure you're engaging, right?
Yep.
Lots of comments, liking, subscribing, making sure that you're following Bitget after this as well, because we have a lot of great content, a lot of great tips, a lot of great videos that we post on a regular basis. Want to have you part of our community if you're not already.
Absolutely. So without further ado, let's do it. What does NFT stand for? Is it a no fun token? Is it a newly found token, non-forgettable token, or non-fungible token? What do you think, guys? Let's see the answers. I see a bunch of answers now. Love to see it. Of course, the answer is D, non-fungible token. All right, let's go to our last question here. Which of these meme coins features a dog wearing a hat? Is it A, Bohm? Is it Slurf? Is it Whiff? Or is it Mew? What do you guys think? I think this one is a pretty easy one.
It should be.
It should be, I hope. Let's see. All right, well, guys, of course, the answer is C. I see a bunch of you saying C, so congratulations. It is definitely dog with hat. Okay, I think that about does our second quiz. Guys, we have one last special guest amazing guest, which of course is our very own COO, Vuger.
Welcome, Vuger.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Indeed. How are you, sir?
I'm good, and I'm a little bit jealous of all the winners who are grabbing these beautiful gifts. I'm very excited.
Yeah, absolutely. So, where are you joining us from? Like, I haven't talked to you in a long while. What's going on with you?
I'm always traveling to different places. Today I'm in San Francisco. Tomorrow we'll be in London, and then heading to Rio de Janeiro. Therefore, in the planes most of the time, but I'm excited to be here, and it's very early morning.
Definitely.
The order of that trip should have been the other way around, I think, no? Kind of with
Unfortunately, I'm not the one. It is the crypto community deciding where's the next big event happening.
Fair enough.
For sure. Love it. All right. So I wanted to ask you, what is your personal comment on this year's KCGI competition? Any insights, anything that you'd like to share with us?
Honestly, like I love how every year it's becoming big and big and big. This year we had more than 1,800 teams cooperating globally, coming together. And as Annie mentioned, there were like team members that were putting discords together, Telegram channels, cooperating or following one of the big traders we have. And in total, we have more than 117,000 people who joined the competition. And our total prize pool was around $3 million. And I always mention crypto is one of the only industries that makes so many first-time millionaires. And today, when I was browsing all the winners and people who were taking grab of the prize pool, there were huge numbers like $225,000. There were teams that made $100,000, $80,000, which are really, really huge prizes. Besides, of course, these amazing gifts that we have from Rolex to Messi merch and, of course, the Ferrari itself. Therefore, I believe KCGI is one of these like exciting competitions that can make miracles happen, not only by trading itself, but also having an extra reward. And I believe our KCGI campaigns were always known for its grand prizes, from helicopters to different like cars and all this things that you will usually define as like a crypto defining moment. I remember back in previous rounds also there was this famous when Lambo meme, and today we are here when Ferrari, right?
Yes, indeed.
Vuger, that's a really good point that you make. We do spend a lot of time talking about the Ferrari and the excuse me, the watch, but those prizes around $100,000, $80,000, $250,000. Those are big prizes too, and those are meaningful amounts of money. So I think it's a really good point that we focus on the big ones, but actually there's a lot of actually great prizes that people are winning a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money for sure.
I mean, 3 million. The prize pool of this year was 3 million.
$3 million. I mean, just incredible. So it's awesome to see how many participants are coming in. So many teams. I mean, I think it's even bigger than last year, and it's just amazing to see the growth. And I can't wait to see what happens coming up. So, Vuger, I wanted to ask, do you have any upcoming Bitget events that you'd like to share with our audience, or perhaps anything to reveal for next year's KCGI?
Of course. I think the first and foremost is autumn is coming, and event series. We will be seeing us in Singapore at Token, and of course event series in Dubai and Rio Blockchain and many other places where we will be able to talk, discuss, and of course come to Bitget booth to win many also valuable gifts and merch. Definitely the most exciting thing for me is Bitget's 6-year birthday. This September, we are having a very cool also competitions and chances to win more gifts and celebrate together with us our 6th birthday. And today, when we are doing these quizzes, like looking at the numbers, the amount of transactions we do, the amount is traded on our platform, we have almost $1 billion worth trading happening, while the total transaction on Bitget is daily around $10 billion. If we add all the peer-to-peer transactions and everything else happening, and definitely serving 25 million customers. And we reached all these numbers as one of the youngest global exchanges just in 6 years. Therefore, I think this is the very proudest moments for us, and I'm very excited to celebrate our birthday this year with everyone else, with our 25 million customers. And definitely there will be a lot of prizes, a lot of BGB drops, a lot of chances to win, a beautiful trading competition, and many more. Therefore, keep an eye. And of course, for next year's KCGI, I want all the listeners today and people who are watching, like, put down on this chat what will be or what you would dream to win, and maybe we can include it to the next year's prize pool. What is your next year's for the next year? What is your dream gift? It can be, I don't know, a private island or a private jet. You name it, like, go crazy, go wild, and maybe we can bring that crazy big gift into your dreams. Maybe like any crypto enthusiast dream, having your own rig, or I don't know, it could go on and go on, because sky's the limit. I mentioned, like, we've always been there with our very crazy offerings. Like, if you could win a helicopter, maybe next time your own fighter jet.
Crazy, wild, absolutely wild. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. But of course, our grand prize today, the focus is going to be on a brand new Ferrari, which of course we are giving away. So, Booger, you are going to help us draw this grand prize, which is the Ferrari 296 GTB. What would you say to the winner, whoever wins this draw right now?
When, like, my dear friend Annie was doing a draw of the Rolex, I'm luckily the owner of the Rolex, therefore I wasn't as jealous, but I don't have a Ferrari, therefore I'm very jealous. And also, like, I was reading somewhere some time ago that every time a man is drawing a car with a red pencil or red paint, it means they're drawing a Ferrari. I think that's such a iconic car for, like, every man's and woman's dream, I believe, growing up. Especially now that I live in Dubai, it's kind of a daily commute. You see so many Ferraris, and you have this, like, a FOMO, like, why don't I have one? And I'm very happy that today even though I don't own one, I'm drawing it. And unfortunately, because I work for Bitget, we don't get a chance to win any of these prizes. But lucky people out there who trade on Bitget, who use Bitget daily, this is their grand chance. And imagine driving that brand new Ferrari in a full speed. I think it's a very great feeling.
It'd be amazing.
Bugar, I have a 3-year-old son, and he's been drawing red cars for the last few weeks, and I had no idea what that was, but now I get it. So
Yeah.
thank you.
That is definitely a Ferrari.
Definitely
a Ferrari.
Definitely. Good. Well, Booger, the way you can see it is that you are gifting this to someone very, very lucky, and you're making someone's day. So hats off to you. You are doing a great service for someone.
And that person should promise that they're going to take me on a ride if I'm in their city at any point.
Absolutely.
Yes, there you go. All right, well, Booger, let's do it. Please give me a countdown, because we're going to go on your call here. What do you say?
Perfect.
Right?
Let's do it. And good luck to everyone. And as I mentioned, there was more than 117,000 participants. And some lucky one will get a Ferrari today. Let's do it.
Yes.
3, 2,
let's
go. 1.
All right. Boom. Here we go, guys.
Let's go.
This is it. This is the grand prize. Big Ferrari waiting for you.
2, 1.
Here we go. Hey.
Wow.
Ooh, Berkeley.
Berkeley. And this is such a coincidence. I am in San Francisco near Berkeley.
Wow. Amazing.
Berkeley, if you are really around here, I'm not sure where you are, but I'm very excited for our winner. I hope that they can enjoy, go places, and take us places.
Absolutely.
In other words, Berkeley, stay tuned. Bugar's will come pick you up in your new Ferrari.
Imagine, that would be so great. I'm very excited, and I'm very happy that so many people trust Bitget, come and trade on Bitget, and become more rich, more lucky, and more happy.
Indeed. Absolutely. Booger, thank you so much for taking the time from your crazy busy schedule. Can't wait to see you in Singapore, and I know before that as well. And for anybody watching here, if you ever want to come and talk with us, hang out with us, we are in a bunch of different places in the world. Just like Booger said, our door is always open. We love to hear from you. Booger, thank you once again. We will see you very, very soon.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, guys. Well, that about concludes our giveaway today. Thank you all so much for taking the time. By the way, the Gleam link is down below. Be sure to go there in the description. I see a lot of folks still in the group chat, the chat room, hanging out with us, and I'd love to see it. Guys, just got to go there. Simple
housekeeping. We'll be posting the winners of the Gleam competition in this chat in the description at the bottom of the video. So it'll be there. If you want to participate, it's not hard. If you've commented, fantastic. If you subscribed, fantastic. If you liked the video, fantastic. Join Telegram group. There's really just a few things that you need to do in order to be part of that draw for 1,000 USDT.
There we go. And guys, if you haven't already, please be sure to follow all of our socials, which are literally down below. If you could see it, you can see on the screen. We got amazing crypto content coming your way all the time. That is it from us today. We will see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.